Some football stadiums are so close, you could almost hear the fans from one chanting to the other. Some stadiums are really close together, like walk across town close. Today, we're counting down 20 of the closest football stadiums in the world as of 2025. We're ranking them by how near they are to each other. Let's kick things off with number 20, Krestovsky Stadium and Petrovsky Stadium, St. Petersburg, Russia. Krestovsky Stadium, also called Gazprom Arena, opened in 2017. It holds 68,000 and hosted the 2018 World Cup and Euro 2020 matches. It's home to Zenit St. Petersburg. Just 5 miles away is Petrovsky Stadium. Built in 1924 and renovated in 1961, it was Zenit's home before Krestovsky. Capacity? About 20,000. Now used by lower-tier teams. 19. Estadio Azteca and Estadio Olímpico Universitario, Mexico City, Mexico. Estadio Azteca is legendary. Opened in 1966 with a capacity of over 87,000, it hosted 2 World Cup finals and is home to Club America and the national team. Estadio Olímpico Universitario opened in 1952. It's home to Pumas UNAM and holds about 72,000. Surrounded by lava rock and murals, it hosted the 1968 Olympics. 18. Mestalla and Ciutat de Valencia, Valencia, Spain. Valencia's football rivalry is just 2.5 miles wide. Mestalla, home of Valencia CF, opened in 1923. It holds over 49,000 and is famous for its steep stands and classic look. Ciutat de Valencia is Levant's home. It opened in 1969 and fits around 26,000 fans. 2 La Liga clubs. 1 passionate city. A derby that divides neighborhoods. 17. Estadio Centenario and Parque Central, Montevideo, Uruguay. Montevideo is a football cradle. Estadio Centenario and Parque Central are just 2 miles apart. Centenario opened in 1930. Built for the first FIFA World Cup, it holds around 60,000. It's Uruguay's national stadium. Parque Central, home to Club Nacional, is older. It opened in 1900 with a capacity of about 34,000. It's intimate, loud, and fiercely proud. 16. Signal Iduna Park and Stadion Hohenbuschkei, Dortmund, Germany. Dortmund's football soul centers on Signal Iduna Park, home to Borussia Dortmund. It's Germany's biggest stadium, with 81,365 yellow and black faithful. Just 2 miles away, Stadion Hohenbuschkei, used by BVB's reserve and youth squads. It's much smaller but plays a vital role in the club's player pipeline. One's a fortress and the other a proving ground. 15. Olympic Stadium and Stadio Flaminio, Rome, Italy. Rome has 2 classic stadiums just 4 miles apart. The Olympic Stadium, or Stadio Olimpico, was built in 1953 and holds about 70,000. It hosts both AS Roma and Lazio. It's Italy's national stadium and saw World Cup and European glory. Nearby is Stadio Flaminio, opened in 1959. It once hosted Italy's rugby team and Lazio's football matches. 14. Stade de Gerland and Groupama Stadium, Lyon, France. In Lyon, France, Olympique Lyonnais moved just 3.5 miles northeast from the old to the new. Stade de Gerland opened in 1926. For decades, it was OL's home, holding around 40,500. It saw European nights, League One titles, and star players. In 2016, Lyon moved to Groupama Stadium, also known as Park OL. 13. San Siro and Arena Civica, Milan, Italy. San Siro, Milan's cathedral of football, is just 3 miles from a much older neighbor, Arena Civica. San Siro opened in 1926 and today holds 75,923 fans. It's shared by AC Milan and Inter Milan, making it one of the few grounds in Europe with 2 elite residents. Arena Civica, built in 1807, is more of a multi-sport venue now, but it once hosted interim matches. 12. Celtic Park and Ibrox, Glasgow, Scotland. Celtic Park, known as Paradise, opened in 1892 and now holds around 60,000 fans. It's one of the UK's loudest venues. Home to Celtic FC, its green and white army never stops singing. Across the River Clyde is Ibrox, home of Rangers FC. Opened in 1899, It's steeped in tradition and holds about 50,800. 11. Estadio Monumental and Estadio José Amalfitani, Buenos Aires, Argentina. River Plate plays at Estadio Monumental. Built in 1938, it holds around 83,000 fans. It's the biggest stadium in Argentina. Known for wild atmospheres and historic matches, it hosted the 1978 World Cup final. Down the road, Estadio José Amalfitani, home to Vélez Sarsfield. It's smaller, around 49,000 seats, and opened in 1951. 10. Elland Road and John Charles Centre for Sport, Leeds, England. Elland Road is the fortress of Leeds United, steeped in tradition, noise, and passion. The John Charles Centre, named after the Welsh football legend, is more than just a football venue. While not a major football ground, its proximity to Elland Road makes it a key part of Leeds' sporting heartbeat. 9. Maracana and Estadio São Januário, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. In the heart of Rio, just 2 miles apart, are two football temples. Maracana, one of the most famous stadiums on the planet, host of 2 World Cup finals, an Olympic opening ceremony, and the place where legends are born. Then there's São Januário, which was once the biggest stadium in Brazil before Maracana came along. 8. Gone Group Stadium and London Stadium, London, England. Just under 2 miles apart in East London. Gone Group Stadium is where the underdogs live, Dagenham and Redbridge of the National League. It's old school, close-knit, and full of character. Meanwhile, the London Stadium is a modern beast. Originally built for the 2012 Olympics, it is now home to Premier League side West Ham United. 7. Kalathea Municipal Stadium and Georgios Kamaris Stadium, Athens, Greece. In the dense heart of Athens, 2 proud clubs battle on pitches just 1.8 miles apart. Kalathea's ground is small but tough, perfect for Greece's second-tier battles. It's built into the fabric of the neighborhood. Georgios Kamaris Stadium, with its larger size and older history, has hosted top-flight matches and big Greek derbies. 6. Stamford Bridge and Craven Cottage, London, England. Just 1.6 miles separate these 2 Premier League battlegrounds. Stamford Bridge is Chelsea's world, modern, powerful, and ambitious. It's had Champions League nights and Premier League glory. Craven Cottage, on the banks of the Thames, is pure nostalgia. One of the most beautiful grounds in England, complete with its Victorian facade and riverside charm. 5. BMO Field and Lamport Stadium, Toronto, Canada. These 2 sit under a mile apart in Toronto's Lakeside Exhibition District. BMO Field is the crown jewel, sleek, loud, and modern. It's hosted MLS Cup finals and Canada national games, and is set to be a 2026 World Cup venue. Lamport is more rugged, but it's played a key role in Toronto's sports culture, rugby, soccer, and even ultimate frisbee. 4. Goodison Park and Anfield, Liverpool, England. Separated by just Stanley Park, about 0.8 miles, lies one of the most famous rivalries in the world. Goodison, the Grand Old Lady, has been Everton's home for over 130 years. But that's changing soon. Bramley-Moore Dock Stadium opens in late 2025. Anfield is a cathedral of football. It echoes with "You'll Never Walk Alone." 3. Meadow Lane and City Ground, Nottingham, England. The River Trent is all that separates these 2. Literally, they're only 300 to 400 meters apart. Notts County, the world's oldest professional club, plays at Meadow Lane. Small, traditional, but full of pride. City Ground, home of European champions Nottingham Forest, stands proudly on the other bank. A giant mural of Brian Clough welcomes you. 2. Dens Park and Tannadice Park, Dundee, Scotland. You can literally stand between these 2 stadiums and see both entrances. Just 100 yards apart, the closest senior stadiums in the UK. The Dundee Derby is intense but friendly. Families are split. Streets are shared. This is the heartbeat of Scottish football. Overall, only one other top-flight rivalry in the world happens in stadiums so physically close. 1. Parc des Princes and Stade Jean-Bouin, Paris, France. Only 20 meters apart. Yes, you heard that right. These 2 stadiums share a wall. On one side, the glitz of PSG. The other, the tough bruises of rugby giant Stade Francais. Occasionally, lower-tier football and concerts grace Jean-Bouin too. If you've ever wondered what 2 stadiums next door look like, come to Paris. It's unreal. From Rio to Dundee, these stadiums prove that football isn't just a game. It's a neighborhood affair. These aren't just buildings. They're memories. Football isn't just about goals. It's about places, people, and passion. And when stadiums are this close, the intensity multiplies. Which pair surprised you the most? Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments.